Hi everyone, we are from Team 21 and this is a video demonstration for our CS2103 project, Camphor. Camphor strives to be a specialized, easy-to-use utility for camp organizers to organize their camp activities on NUS campus. Student organizers will be able to plan the camp events, manage budget, and analyze registration through Camphor. We will start off by logging into the administrator account. The administrator is actually in charge of the list of students as well as the list of events found inside Camphor. In this case, we will be adding a new student named Billy who is from the engineering faculty. As you can see, here we input his details in the various fields and we will be subsequently able to add him to the list of students inside the Camphor database. Alternatively, we have an import function that's able to actually import multiple users into the user database, as shown. We will now log into our newly created student account, Billy. As you can see, Billy will be able to see all the available events on NUS campus. He can simply double-click any of the event to find out more details about it. After deciding on the camp to join, all Billy has to do is simply double-click on the event and indicate what he wishes to join as, be it an organizer, a facilitator, or a participant. In this case, Billy decides to join engineering camp as a participant. Billy is now able to check on the status of the camps that he has joined. For engineering camp, he joined as a participant and hence he can see the details. Whereas for tennis camp, he will require approval from the organizers, so he's under a waiting list currently. And Billy, being an outgoing person, would like to now create a camp activity. He decided to create a community service camp, and all he has to do is to insert the start date, end date, description, and the camp fees that is required to pay by the participants. Once Billy creates his camp event, he will be brought to the event manager where he can actually edit the program, the budget, the logistics, the task, and the venue booking, and also the privacy settings and announcement of the event. Billy decides to invite his friend Yang Shun to actually co-organize the camp with him. So under the organizer list, he looks for Yang Shun's name using his matrix number and adds on to the organizer list itself. Billy now adds the first activity of his camp, which is to welcome the camp participants. Similarly, he will add the start time and date, end time, and also the description of the activity itself. He may also add a task to the activity itself. Each task is given by a name, a deadline, a person in charge, and the remarks. Subsequently, the person who is in charge of the task will be able to see it under his task list. In a similar way, Billy is able to add more activities into the day 1 itinerary, or even take a look at what's on the day 2 itinerary by simply clicking on the arrow buttons and add more programs if he wishes to. Billy is also able to add budget items into his camp activities, which may come in the form of expenditure or income. As you can see, there is a net cash flow that is reflected as well, which shows whether the camp is currently running under budget or probably have some spare cash to spend on something else as well. Task Manager will also reflect the task that is done under this camp activity. And remember earlier on, Billy actually got his friend Yang Shun to get the name tags for Icebreaker, and hence it's reflected over here. And now we will actually proceed to the venue booking aspect of our program. As you can see, by clicking on the desired location, it actually shows up on the map as a highlighted point to indicate where in the campus is the location located at. We can also scroll by region, and by selecting on a particular location, we can actually see the availability time slots below. Green indicates that it's not booked yet, while red indicates it's booked by another camp activity. We may also edit the privacy setting of the event or send out any relevant announcement. And once we are ready, we can actually tick the checkbox beside event visible to public. That means we will be publishing the camp event on everybody's dashboard. Now we will log into Yang Shun's account to verify that he has been successfully added as an organizer for the community service camp. Under the Edit Manpower section, the organizer is able to mark whether a person has paid for a camp, and this contributes to the income of the camp itself, which is reflected under the Budget Manager. Now we will actually test out the announcement system. Remember that in this camp we have Billy and Yang Shun as the organizers. We are going to send an announcement to all organizers, and we can insert a title and message, and it will actually be sent to their inbox as shown in the following few moments. Now we will log into Gary's account. Gary is actually an organizer of the engineering camp. Remember that Billy actually signed up for engineering camp as a participant? This is where it's reflected at the participant list. And subsequently, we will actually log into Wei Yi's account. And Wei Yi is actually an organizer of the tennis camp. The tennis camp requires approval to join, and hence Billy is actually reflected under waiting list. Once approved, he will be actually moved over to the facilitator list, which is what he signed up for. In case you are unsure about the various functionality of Camphor, there's actually an inbuilt user manual found under the help toolbar, which gives instruction for various specific activities. We have come to the end of our demonstration for our CS2103 project, Camphor. For more details, you may email us at camphor.nus@gmail.com.